Now let's talk about the thumb. So people have thumb pain on a regular basis. Let's talk about this muscle here. This is the, what I'm doing is I'm adducting the thumb. I'm pulling it towards the rest of the hand. And abduction is when the thumb is pulled away from the fingers. So this muscle actually abducts the thumb when it contracts, and you have to adduct it the way I was doing it to stretch it while you do pressure point release with the yang-yin pulse. Now for the muscle that brings the thumb back towards the elbow along the dorsal side of the forearm. So this is called the extensor pollicis longus muscle. It comes from the back of the forearm where I'm pressing, and you have to stretch the thumb at the same time, which is called flexion of the thumb, and hold the pressure point while you slowly release it. Okay, now let's show you the adductor pollicis, and it's anchored at the third metacarpal bone, and the insertion is right onto the sesamoid bones, just right kind of attached to the base of the thumb there. And you want to stretch that insertion away from the middle of the hand, and while you're stretching it, you're increasing your pressure, and you have to really stabilize the hand at the same time, which you can do with your hand like this. See how I'm using my other hand to brace it and kind of keep my finger in there as a way to block it in, and then I'm squeezing in doing a pressure point release doing yang, and then slowly backing my pressure out to trigger a release doing yin on with the thumb of my left hand on your right side of the screen. Hope that made sense. So that's how you release the adductor pollicis, and now we're going to do flexor pollicis brevis. The flexor pollicis brevis ends at the sesamoid bones at the base of the thumb. So the thumb that I'm using to stretch the tip of her, or the end of her thumb with, that's just using the thumb as a lever. That's not really where the tendon is. The flexor pollicis brevis is down where my other thumb is, the one that's closer to her wrist. And I'm stretching it, using both hands. But I'm pressing into the pressure point right in the middle of the muscle down between her wrist and the sesamoid bones of her, at the base of her thumb, and increasing pressure with the stretch. And then I'm slowly starting to back my pressure out to trigger a release. And I'm in yin mode, and okay, I think I got it to release. This is the flexor pollicis longus. As you can see, it's longer. It comes from the lower part of the forearm, basically, and the tendon comes up much further. It comes past the sesamoid bones onto the proximal phalange of the first phalange of the thumb that attaches kind of at the base. So what it does is it brings the thumb down towards the forearm when it contracts, and I just showed you how to do the release. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.